bucket off.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, another week of crabbing. Still been up and down. Some days are good. Some days are so-so. I got a little spider on me. Couldn't tell. Looks like stuff's crawling. It's so humid. Oh my gosh. That we had Florida come up and visit us with Fred. I ain't seen any numbers. It's kind of been disappointing. Up here, like, because it's just like a flat everywhere, you just really got to be moving and tweaking stuff, and really need a good depth finder up here to where you can watch the bottom, because some of it's hard bottom, like shells and stuff, where you'll see a hump and they won't be on that hump. They'll be all around the edges of it, but they won't be on that hump. So if you set pots, you might have 2, 3, 4 pots. You go up on them shells and there won't be nothing in them, or there'll be chunky females or something or whatever, and then you get on the other side up this crabs. And a lot of the bottom up here is these Asian clams, these hard clams. They're an exotic. The bottom's covered with them. I don't think they really eat them. The clams are so hard they can't break them open. As far as I know, most of what they eat are the soft clams, but the soft clams are mixed in there too. I'm trying to work around them spots, and there's other places where it's flat, like everything else, same depth. They're just stretched, there's just nothing there, you know. I mean, it's all food and whatever, what they want, where they want to be there, but without the edge, it's set to an edge, like, a lot of work and moving around, following, chasing around, and, you know. There's a piece of soft clam there. See how soft the shell is, it just crushes up. That's what they're eating. Starting to move up further. Crabs seem like they're pushing up. There are a lot of the males, the big pretty males, are all doubled up right now, chasing them females. They're disappearing. There's a doubler there. Hey, there we go. We finally got it. He must be in love there. He holding on to her for dear life.
You got my attention, baby.
Starting to see a fair bit of doublers in the pods, shedding a lot of salt crabs right now. This is the second big run of the year, the big female run.
I'll stay there as long as I have to. I'll cry a river of tears that flows to the sea. Baby, if you run away, baby, if you leave.
We'll have another male run when this one's over here, early September. That's when we see a lot of them giant salt crabs. We'll shed them up to 8 inches, big monster crabs. Right now, it's a lot of salt crabs, good size, good eating one on the sandwich crabs. They're not huge, a lot of them yet, but we're getting into the run and we're starting to see some bigger ones, some nice whales, good size salt crabs. That's a perfect salt crab right there where it can't hold its claws up. It just fell out of the shell. Don't get me started. Well, they've gone and done it. They've created the world's greatest crab chip, the red hot crab chip. This is basically the 2 greatest things on earth. Chicken wings and crab chips mixed together. It's thebomb.com. It is life-changing. Go get them. They only been out like a week or 2. They are the best. The only thing I can see that might be better is to take actual chicken wings and bread them with crushed up red hot crab chip potato chips. That's the only thing that might be better. That might be a video idea, actually. Huh. So you got 5, 6, 7 types of soft crabs. The smallest, as far as I know, they're called cocktails. They're like real small. Then you got mediums, hotels, primes, jumbos, whales, and then the real big one. The whale is 5.5, over 5.5, and then the real big ones are called slabs. I don't know what they are, 6.5, 7-inch, big monster. The price of the crab depends on where it grades out in those. We catch mostly whales, bigger soft crabs, and a few jumbos, but mostly all bigger stuff up here. Further down the bay, those guys shed out all the sizes. For me, soft crabs are like a portion of my income. My wife does a lot of the checking and helping me with that, especially early in the morning and midday, and it's a nice addition. You take a crab that's worth $1, $1.25, 50 as a peeler to sell and turn it into 4 or 5 hour soft crab. You got some electricity and some aggravation, but it works. Last night we had a humongous soft crab come out, probably one of the biggest I've ever shed. Here's the peeler. So it started out about 7 3/8. And when it came out, just about 8.5 inches. It even shed its claws out too. It had those little claws. You can see the little sacks that the claws were in. They're like a little bag. And then they come out, when they shed out, they come out to that. Pretty good sized claw. Fishing some of our southern stuff now, starting to pick up and head north. Peeler runs about over down here for the females. The males, small males are starting to crap up. They're going to be shedding in the next 2 weeks or so. The hard female run will start here in the next couple weeks into the fall. The Wilsons down there on Tillman's, they had a bull shark, and it was a big one too, or whatever, 10 foot or something. I don't know, 8, 9, 10 foot. That's big enough, which is pretty far north. You know, I mean, I know years ago, and they catch them, and it ain't completely unheard of, but that's pretty far north. When I'm there below the bridge, I can see Tillman, or just about pop around on that side there, basically right around there. So it ain't too far for me. I definitely, you won't see me getting in the water. Guys are starting to see them ribbon fish too, and the Spanish mackerel moving up. I seen a report somebody had some ribbon fish and I guess some rock too there out in the middle part of the bay, and Spanish mackerel and nice rock. Probably close to legal. Doesn't sound like it's real consistent. I guess you gotta work a little for them. They ain't super thick yet. You got a Spanish mackerel report, let us know. I'm curious who's seeing them and if anybody's caught them above the bridge yet. I haven't seen any schools really at all. No real birds or anything yet, but I'll let everybody know when I do.